guys, how's it going? It's Al. Week 3 just finished yesterday, and like Drake, I went back to back in the Thunderdome. We had another big week, and judging from the winner's circle in the community Discord, a lot of you guys had big weeks as well, and that's what I absolutely love. We're going to go and look at everything that happened in week 3. I'm going to break down the week 3 cheat sheet that is available in Discord for YouTube channel members on the main channel and for Twitch subscribers. I'm also going to open that up to Instagram subscribers. I may even have Twitter subscribers and let them get into the Discord and so that they can have access to the cheat sheet. Why not? If you wanted to become a channel member, you need to go to smizzle.tv/join. Then you need to go hop in the Discord at smizzle.tv/discord. And then you need to go to the instructions folder, #instructions. There is a video to help you link your Discord to whatever you subscribe on Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, whatever. And then your name will get verified with your subscription on those sites, and you'll have access to the cheat sheet, which comes out every Friday. That's all the information that you need for the cheat sheet. And I guarantee you there's going to be people that are down below in the replies. How do I get access to the cheat sheet? Bro, I just talked about it for 2 minutes in the intro. Thank you guys for being here. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the notifications bell, and let's go.
He's a legend.
Let's start by taking a look at the week 3 cheat sheet. This goes up every Friday afternoon. We record the lineup builder Q&A on Twitch live. I start at like 9:30, 9 in the morning Pacific time. We record that then after the Q&A because I don't want it to get polluted by people already having access to the cheat sheet. I want people to ask questions organically. Then I post it in Discord. So like sometime Friday early afternoon on the East Coast, the cheat sheet goes up in the cheat sheet folder in Discord, locked behind your subscription on Twitch or your channel membership here on YouTube. All right, we'll start with the under 10% plays. Not great. Really not a great week for them. Calvin Ridley did not do well. He had 7 points. Stephon Diggs is amazing. He had 22 points, 22.1 to be exact. Tyler Lockett, not great. Everything was on the running game there. TJ Hawkinson was fine with 14.8 points and allowed you to get differentiated a little bit if you wanted to stack that game, because the easy path to getting different yesterday was like early in the week. I made that joke on Twitter. If you want to get different this week, step 1, don't stack the Chargers and Minnesota, and 2, that's it. But as the week progressed, we found that there were going to be some spots in that game that just weren't going to be really highly held, and TJ Hawkinson was one of them. Brian Robinson got kind of game scripted out there as they lost 77-0. Now, I make that joke all the time, but like there was actually a team that got dropped a 70 burger on yesterday, so like I guess I got to stop doing that. Derrick Henry got out-snapped yesterday for like the second time. I'm a little worried about the big dog. I don't know if that's the new way that they're running offense. I don't know if it's because Tyjae Spears is just outperforming him on a per touch basis. I don't know if if they're saving him for later in the season. Like, look, we can play the kid now, and then when December rolls around again, we can just ride the big dog into the playoffs. But like, are they going to make it? James Cook was fine. Scored 13.2 points. Not thrilling. Gets vultured around the goal line. That's going to cap his upside. He's going to have to score from outside the 5 or the 10-yard line every once in a while, because with 2 goal line backs with Damian Harris and Latavius Murray, it's going to be tough for Cook, and Josh Allen getting his 6 to 10 rushing touchdowns here. It's going to be tough for James Cook to fully get there this year, but nice floor of touches and targets for him, playing the vast majority, getting the lion's share of the touches and use in the passing game. Great play pretty much every week if he stays at this price with upside, because he will have a multiple touchdown week at some point. The core cash game values: Kirk Cousins, smash, 29.68. Jerome Ford, even though in the cheat sheet folder, I don't update the sheet itself because it's an image and I just keep it there. We did post an update that he was no longer something that you needed to get to as more volume and value opened up as the course of the week rolled along. I put this out on Friday. I do it on Friday morning. So stuff kind of opened up at the wide receiver position specifically, which allowed us to not have to play Jerome Ford, but he was still a fine play. He just wasn't a necessary play in cash games. He was lucky to get there. He did play 60% of the snaps at running back. They were not able to run the football well against the Tennessee Titans. As predicted, he did catch a couple balls and scored 2 touchdowns to bail everybody out with 19.1 fantasy points. So he gets the fire emoji, but we were lucky here to get there. Travis Etienne, not thrilling, but nice. Got vultured around the goal line by Tank Bigsby, which may be the similar situation to James Cook, but got a ton of volume. Looked really good doing it. Got game scripted out just a little bit as they just couldn't do anything offensively. They couldn't sustain drives, which held down his efficiency. Held down his effectiveness because his efficiency was fine against a very leaky Houston defense. 17.8 points for him. Mike Williams, 28.1 fantasy points for 6K is an absolute smash, and rip to him as he is now out for the season with an ACL tear. Josh Palmer, the most likely to step in as he is still ahead of the rookie Quentin Johnson on the depth chart there. And I think everybody's going to flock towards Quentin Johnson because, oh, look, they drafted him. They spent a lot of draft capital. And he's big, and Mike is big, hence the nickname Big Mike. And Mike used to have dreadlocks, and now he's got dreadlocks. So like they're kind of the same guy. He's number 1, he's number 81. We could just take one and put him right in there. I think Josh Palmer is going to get the majority of the snaps, but monitor things as Austin Eckler should be back this weekend. And Tank Dell once again, dude, you're getting a Dell. Nuts. 28.5 DraftKings points for him. High value plays, Tony Pollard with 18.1, Travis Etienne 17.8, Ken Walker Jr. 30.6, and did not get the 100-yard bonus, which saved me, as you're going to see in just a little bit. Saved me when he did not get that touchdown late in the game and didn't get the 100-yard bonus, which won me an awful lot of money this week, the fact that he did not get in there, because I was sweating that at the end. Zach Moss, 25.5, 33 opportunities. Jerome Ford, 19.1, talked about him. The running backs, we are looking to stack opportunities. 26 opportunities for Pollard, 24 for Etienne, 21 for Ken Walker. Zach Moss, 33 opportunities. That's absurd. He's going to be sore today. Get the dude an ice bath. Jerome Ford, as I said, only 13 opportunities, so we got lucky with him. Justin Jefferson, wide receivers, we're trying to get targets. We want as many targets as we can possibly get. The lower the price tag, the more convenience we're given, the more leeway we're giving on targets, right? But like if you're paying up, you got to get a lot of targets, 10 plus. Justin Jefferson, 30.9 points on 13 targets. Keenan Allen, 48.46 points on 20 targets, caught 18 balls and threw a 49-yard touchdown to the aforementioned Mike Williams, who had his 28 points on 8 targets. Tank Dell, 7 targets, got him 28.5. Josh Downs, with the if Minshew starts caveat, did great. 12 targets. So if Minshew's there, you know that the wide receivers can thrive. If AR-15's there, it's going to be a lower volume pass game and a lower efficiency sort of pass game. 13.7 for Downs. Solid value play there. Travis Kelce, not going to put in a Taylor Swift joke here, but he was fine. Dalton Schultz, kind of disappointed. Zach Ertz, whatever. Him getting tackled near the goal line helped me out a lot, but like if you played him, it didn't help you. Evan Ingram, 13.9. Durham Smythe played all the snaps, only got like 1 target, but he caught it, so that was nice. All the high ceiling stacks kind of went as we needed them to go. The Chargers in Minnesota, the obvious choices, and they paid off. And if you did not go with the ultimate chalk, you probably saved yourself a lot of money and allowed you to get different at other spots as well. The Bills were fine. The Dolphins put up 1 million points, but 8 touchdowns scored by 2 running backs is not ideal. Coming down to the budget stacks, Commanders, I wrote just no on that one. That was going up against the chalky Bills defense. Like, well, if everybody's playing the Bills defense and stacking Washington could work, and if it does work, it's going to make a lot of sense. It's going to eliminate a lot of other lineups on the other side. It just didn't work. Seahawks stack, fine. Texans stack, fantastic. And the leverage on the Browns was amazing. And Amari Cooper even got robbed of a long touchdown. Elijah Moore getting like 28% of the target market share. Very easy to double stack, especially against a pass funnel. Let's take a look at my lineups. Good weekend for me. 120K from the main lineup. Now, some of this is ticket value. Okay, so this is not all cash. Here's my Millionaire Maker lineups. I did lose money on the Millionaire Maker. So $3,000 to enter. I lost $1,680 on this one, so I'm terrible at my job. The funny thing is, here's all the lineups that I built using the optimizer, and the 229 is my hand-built lineup, which I use in high stakes in single entry, where for the second straight week I took down the Thunderdome. Big scores there. I was done at the end of the early games and had to anti-sweat the 3-game late slate. So you can see I was trying to avoid Ken Walker late, right? If Ken Walker got a touchdown and a bonus, that would have taken this away from me. I also won a seat early in the season. Early seats are the best seats. to the live final. It's going to be in Scottsdale, Arizona. So I will be making my trip to another live final to compete for like $2+ million up top with million to second place. Just a lot of money up for grabs if I can run well. I think it's like week 15, whatever. It's December 17th, around then. So I'm going to be making a trip to Arizona. As you can see, Ricky D came in second place. Congratulations to him on a really nice score. Unfortunately, the worst thing in the world is coming in second in a qualifier. He's a really good player. He's definitely going to get there eventually. I went with the Herbert double stack. So I wanted to go with this game because it was the most obvious game and the best offensive environment. A lot of other places didn't look as good. We knew that people were going to be on the Miami stuff, but Miami stuff with Tyreek Hill or Justin Jefferson. So I kind of faded the high price guy as I knew that I had to get kind of chalky in a double stack with Herbert, and it's going to be skewed. You'll see versus the Millionaire Maker lineups how different this actually is, because at high stakes, the percentages and smaller field, 35 people in the Thunderdome and like 72 were in this qualifier. So in limited or single entry and in smaller field stuff, which is why I advocate to you guys to play 100-man contests if you're a lower stakes player, $1, $2, $5 players. They have 100-man contests both on FanDuel and DraftKings that you should be concentrating on because you will win them more often. It's not that difficult to get different. If everybody was playing Kirk Cousins and we wanted to have access to this game and everybody was on Mike Williams, why not just play Herbert and double him with nobody on Keenan Allen and absolutely nobody on Hawkinson? There's my double stack and bring back that allowed me to get massively different. Craycraft got injured. That sucks. This was a coin flip to me between him and Downs. So that didn't work out. Downs would have just put me over the top. Tank Dell was going to be somewhat chalky. I paired him with Travis Etienne as a secondary stack. Zach Moss, even in a small field tournament, was not that widely held. And if you look at what they are in the Millionaire Maker on top of that, this is a very solid lineup wrapped around a little bit of chalk here, here, and here. This chalk being correlated, Etienne and Dell. These are acceptable percentages. Under 10%, under 5%, under 10%, under 10%. Holding the overall lineup percentage down, holding the stacked percentage down, going with Hawkinson instead of JJ, even though this didn't smash, I had opportunities, and 8 receptions as a part of a bring back stack, and using a tight end is great, and only 12% on the Bills in the Millionaire Maker. So massive week for me there. Also did very well yesterday. Here's the Sunday night stuff. I won a couple of packs again. I'm going to be selling those, and these were 100-man contests, gave out 100 packs, right? Only 25 people entered it. Only 20. So you can just put zeros. If you had tickets to enter and you had cards to enter that tournament, you basically just won. I got to scroll all the way back down because there's no easy way for me to do this. There's absolutely no easy way for me to get to the bottom of the Rainmakers page on the recents. Rainmakers, as usual, has been kind of a money print. If you just have the stuff for showdowns, you're going to win a little bit of money all the time. Even with this kind of crap lineup with Jimmy G and Wilson and Pickett and Renfro, and Rainmakers still won me $500. Came in 9th here. Had a couple of lineups that did well. I think Elite or Legendary was my best in Rainmakers yesterday. Josh Allen stack with a bring back, $300, $350 here for this one with a 0 from Mooney, $4,000 in this one. I came in 4th in Legendary with the Tua to Tyreek Hill, bring back with Keenan Allen. Bring back with Cortland Sutton, then had Keenan Allen and Tony Pollard as one-offs in that one. Solid day for me in Rainmakers also. And we're just going to look to keep it going. The full week stuff for the 2022 cards finishes tonight after the 2 games. I'm in good shape there. Should win a little bit more as well. I guess I can show you that, but it would take me forever to get back up to the top of the screen. Hit live. One of these isn't going to hold. Here's my 2022 lineups. One of them was like a full-on Chargers and Vikings stack. Had this that I threw in. Also, we're in 5th in this one with nobody left. This one isn't going to cash. This one's in 1st, but it's not going to hold. Somebody behind me has a little bit more, and I did not have the Bills defense. I had the 49ers defense, as you can see. Keenan Allen in the flex with that. So just another good week for Rainmakers. And taking a look at best ball, because some people wanted to see best ball lineups. So here's the best ball stuff that I have on both sides. DraftKings best balls, you can see where I'm at. 1st place, 2nd place, 3rd place, 2nd place, 2nd place, 3rd, 1st. Sorted by most points. We'll take a look at the one that has the most points, or do you want the high stakes? Chat, tell me real quick which one you want. Do you want to see the $500 tournament, or do you want to see this one. I don't have the ceiling scores. We're doing really well with the 0 RB type of builds that we went with because of all the guys. We were targeting A-Chain. We were targeting Brian Robinson, specifically over Gibson. We have some Mostert in there. The most points. Okay, we'll look at the one with the most points. It's got 18 more points than my high stakes one. Chat has spoken. So here's this lineup. This one is, oh look, it's a Bills stack. Allen, Mostert, Cook, all guys that we're drafting. 2 running backs in the first 10 rounds max for me on DraftKings. Deebo Samuel, Steph Diggs, Bobby Trees is like a 19th, 20th round pick. Ezekiel Elliott somehow made his way into the starting lineup this week. Mark Andrews got like absolutely nothing here. On like very few targets on a lot of routes. CJ Stroud looking like a late round smash. Brian Robinson has been great so far. Nico Collins, fantastic. London, Waller, Mingo, Daniel Jones was one of our late round QB2 type guys that we're looking for. Hunter Henry has done really well so far. Rashad White still going tonight. And Puka Nacua might sneak his way into this lineup, I'd assume, to get over Bobby Trees. Yeah, so that's going to force him out of there. Do I have anybody else tonight? Yeah, I have Rashad White. So this lineup is actually going to be better than where it is right now. So we're sitting in first with what, a 40-point lead over second place, and we're going to get even more tonight. Going over to Underdog, here's my Best Ball Mania teams. I don't have all that many. I drafted 33 Best Ball Mania teams this year, and all of these look like they're in the money. Some of them are misses. Some of them are this one down here. Chargers and Jacksonville stacks. Rip to the Mike Williams. This one's in fourth. This one's in fourth. Third place here. I don't know what this one is. Deshaun Watson, Geno Smith, Bryce Young. Not bad. Missing Eckler for a couple of weeks, so that could improve as well. Some of these are going to be misses. We have a Cleveland stack in this other one above here. 393 there. These aren't sorted by like most points, are they? Or maybe they are. 418 on this one. Which one is this one? Watson, Love, Stroud. Let's go up to the top one. How many points does this one have? 432 for this one. 394. They're not in any order. They're just random. How come I can't tell what these are? I'm going to have to go through and label these for you guys so we can see what's what. Tua, Stafford, Ken Walker, Cam Akers. At least he might get some run moving forward. Isaiah Pacheco's been fine. Pirine, Harris, Deontay Foreman, Tyreek Hill, T. Higgins, Deebo Samuel, Mike Williams, Michael Pittman, Jacoby Myers, Devontae Parker, and Puka Nacua still has to go tonight. Tyler Higbee as well with Irv Smith Jr. And his injured self, which is pretty much evergreen content. Going over the weekly winners, I did not weekly win this week, even though I do have a couple of teams that look really good. Herbert, Russ Williams, Devon A-Chain. Did not cash with A-Chain. Wow. McKinnon, Madison, got a couple. Look at this. The late round running backs are doing fantastic. The 2 early round guys are missing right now, so this team has some upside. Unfortunately, loses Mike Williams off of this one. Cortland Sutton, Jaden Reed. Quentin Johnson might step into a larger role here. We'll find out. Jalen Waddle was out this week as well. Yeah, this lineup has a little bit of upside to it that we could get some stuff done as we move along through the season. My pick'ems for this week. I lost, I won. We did this one on a video last week, and I think a few people played this card as well. It was pain for a while because Allen and Williams and Herbert all were there super early. And JJ hadn't scored a touchdown. And then all of a sudden he scored a touchdown. So that was fantastic. And then looking at the eliminator, I have not played my lineup yet. I'm in 8th place right now. It says I'm advancing. It says I'm winning. I'm in 8th of the 10. But I still have Jalen Hurts to go. I still have Joe Mixon to go. He could get me over 8 points. He should get me over 5 points. Jamar Chase, Devontae Smith, should bump out Hunter Renfrow and Jordan Addison, and this lineup's going to survive and advance to another week. And taking a look over at the SmizzGang Listener League to finish everything up, congratulations to Levi Hill, Herbert, Allen, Williams, Tank Dell, Thielen went with Hawkinson to get different, Raheem Mostert, fantastic, Ken Walker Jr., amazing. And look at the differences on Ken Walker's ownership in the SmizzGang League and Tank Dell's ownership in the SmizzGang League versus where they are in the Millionaire Maker. Y'all are sharp. Y'all are some sharp dudes. Fat Fred 51 went with the Cousins Jefferson stack. Cranor with the Cousins Jefferson stack. Odia with Andy Dalton. Look at all the flames on this lineup. This is sick. Went with the Jefferson, Allen, Williams. Got different with Andy Dalton to Thielen. Laporta at tight. This is a very good lineup. Y'all posted some ridiculously good scores. AU fan Schartkopf. Okay. Mosif 22. The Kid 2103. Big Orange Buffalo. And G-Pass OT. Congratulations for all of you who won. Leave me a reply down below. Let me know how you did this week. Hop in the Discord if you're a channel member on the main channel. Look out for another video right there.
He's a legend.